Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another conversation, another training inside of Legacy Farmer. Now, up to this point, we've been covering a topic called reverse engineered production, and we've covered three parts of reverse engineered production. We've covered body, we've covered being, we've covered balance, which was a spicy one, and now we're getting ready to enter this conversation around business, which ultimately is what a lot of you are here for. We want to make more money. We want to produce a bigger business, a bigger amount of just financial prosperity so that we can provide a better life to our family. Now, we're going to get into this conversation around business the same way that we've done with the other ones, okay? The first ones that we're going to go through are the problems, okay? And then we're going to enter into the possibilities, and we're going to discuss them through and through. And again, this is going to be an open and honest, real and raw conversation around the real problems, the hard problems that we face inside of running a modern day business. I don't care if you run a farm, I don't care if you run an ag sales business, it does not matter. We all face very, very similar issues. Now, moving into problem number one, you have a business, it's not working, and it owns you. It pays the bills, and at the same time, it puts you into slavery and has sucked all of the fun out of everything. Now, let's really look at this and analyze this. You do have a business. If you are here, it's because you own a business. And the problem is, though, is that the biggest one is it's not working. What you're doing right now, it's not profitable. It's not making you money. Inside of the farm operation with the markets and environment that we have today, very few people are making money, if any. Right? A majority of the people that are making money are the ones that have service-based businesses that support the farm operation, because inside of a service-based business, I control the output out the other side, meaning I control the price that I get for my product. I control the price that I charge for my services. Those types of things. Inside of running the farm, if you're growing some grain or you're running a cattle operation, you don't control the price out the other end. You get what the market tells you your product is worth, which is not the world that we want to be living in. That does not provide me any level of certainty. Now, the next one is it pays the bills, and at the same time, it puts you into slavery. For a majority of people today, their business becomes their like self-created job. They feel like their business owns them. They feel like when they go to work, it's just another job. And for farmers and ranchers, when the average person is literally losing money every single year in today's economy, or making about very few return on the amount of hours and money they actually invested into the business to create the level of revenue that they did for the year, or they're only making on average $2.50 an hour, and when we actually break it down, or they're making negative dollars per hour, you feel like a slave to your business. I completely get this. A lot of people do struggle with this on a very regular basis. And this isn't just in farming. This isn't just in the ag industry at all. A lot of people inside of every industry feel like they are absolute slaves to their business, and that's the machine that they've built. Now, part of it is, this is part of a phase too. When you're building any successful business, at some point in the beginning, you're going to be doing everything. You're going to feel burnt out, and you're going to feel like a slave to your business. I definitely have. But it gets to the point to where you start getting the people in place. You start getting the systems and the processes and the teams in place to start offloading your plates. And then at that point, the business starts to serve you, not enslave you. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that. Now, let's just recap this right quick. You have a business, it's not working, and it owns you. It pays the bills, and at the same time, it puts you into slavery and has sucked all the fun out of everything. We get into business because we want this life of freedom. We want to create this machine that produces income so that we can have this life of freedom to focus on the things that we really want to do for the day. We don't want to be owned by somebody else, by a boss. We don't want to have to do things that we never really want to do. We want to be able to do whatever the hell we want, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Now, moving into problem number two. You're confused across the board with your business and struggle to understand marketing. I'm going to list these off: advertising, sales, fulfillment, people, processes, systems, metrics, legal, accounting, and tax, legacy planning, and business insurance. Wow. That is a ton of things, and honestly, there's a couple more that I could have added to that list, but I didn't have enough room on the slide. Here's the deal. When I left the banking industry, I had a crash course in really what it took to build a business. I have a business management degree from college that I paid $100,000 for. Literally taught me nothing about what the real world is like when it comes to building and scaling a business and all of the different things that are involved in it. Having to become an expert or having to learn enough to become dangerous inside the conversations of marketing, advertising, sales, fulfillment, people, processes, systems, metrics, legal, accounting and tax, legacy planning, and business insurance. You have to learn enough to be dangerous inside of each one of those areas. Then, and only then, are you able to outsource that part of your business. Now, over the past 4.5 years since I left the bank, it feels like it's been 15. It feels honestly like it's been 15 because I've had a crash course in having to invest hundreds and hundreds of hours in learning each one of these areas of my business. And am I an expert in any of them? No. But do I know enough to be dangerous and to be able to outsource it and get people around me that can help support the lifestyle that I really want to live and the lifestyle that I wanted to create from building this business? Yes. Yes. Has it taken time? Absolutely. It's taken hundreds of hours. But you're here for us to streamline that process for you. Moving into problem number 3, you operate from scarcity. And most days you're convinced that throwing in the towel and getting a job working for someone else is the answer. Totally get it. Totally get this. This is where so many people are at. This is where I've been inside of this up and down roller coaster called my business. Because when you're trying to get it up and off the ground, man, it's hard. And again, you're doing everything. So you feel like a slave to your business, but you're constantly looking at the numbers. You're constantly wondering, okay, when's the ball going to drop? When is this thing going to roll over? And that idea there and that story keeps you in this place of scarcity. You're scared to death all the time about the numbers, about the product, about whether or not you're going to be able to fulfill on something, whether or not you're going to be able to get to the point where you can hire team members, whether or not you know everything that you need to know about your business. And the reality is this puts you into scarcity, but we also have to consider the environments that we grew up in as well. Like for me, inside of my household, I watched my parents lose everything. I watched them file bankruptcy. I watched them literally have like $12,000 in cash, and that's all they had to their name. So what type of mindset were my parents in? Scarcity or abundance? Absolutely, they were in scarcity. So it took me a long time just to overcome the mindset of scarcity that I had conditioned into me for years, to start to transition my mindset into this mindset of abundance. It's not an easy path to go, but for a majority of people, they are held hostage inside of their business because they operate from this place of scarcity. And I get it, but again, we have to fix the problem in order to move forward. Moving into problem number 4, your business is profitable every single month, but it demands a full-time commitment emotionally. And this is taking a toll on you in every area of your life. Now, my friend, when we go back to our original graph where we saw body, being, balance, and business, okay, each one of those areas, it feeds another one. It feeds another one, okay? Now, what I want to bring up here, and let me go back up to the slide here, so we can actually work through this example here. Let me erase these things. But if you are emotionally drained because of your business, do those emotions impact your being? Absolutely. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? If you're stressed the hell out because of your business, how is it going to impact what you are being on a daily basis? Because again, what you're being results in what you're doing, and what you're doing results in what you're having. Right? So is the stress of the business and how you're reacting emotionally going to impact your being? Absolutely. Stress of the business ever keep you in bed throughout the day? Absolutely. Get up inside of the farm operation, you know for a fact you're about to go plant a crop that's going to lose you X amount of dollars per acre. It's kind of hard to get your ass out of bed and get your body moving and put yourself into a place of power for the day when you know financially you're losing money. You know financially you're losing money. And those are the things that we have to stop. But again, the emotions of the business have now impacted the body. Let me ask you this. Do the emotions of the business impact your marriage? 110%. It's inarguable. The majority of marriages fall apart these days, and divorce rates are highest they've been strictly because of finances. A lot of people, they end in the marriages, they end because of financial hardships. Okay, a lot of people, they fight over money. So when I started my business, yeah, money was top of mind all the time. Money was a lot of our conversations, and money was a lot of our arguments, and a lot of the reason why my wife and I separated emotionally, why there was no connection, why we resented each other, things like that, because I didn't feel like I was getting the support that I need inside of the business. She didn't understand me. She doesn't get it. But again, though, those are all emotions driven off of the business. And so those are the things that we have to stay aware about. Those are the things that we have to keep at the top of our mind when we're thinking about these things. All right, so let's get scrolled back down here. We'll continue going through these things. So let's see, that's possibility. Okay, so again, just to recap, problem number 4, your business is profitable every single month, but it demands a full-time commitment emotionally, and this is taking a toll on you in every area of your life. I just drew out and showed you exactly how that emotional commitment is impacting you inside of body, being, and balance. Again, all of those areas, they feed one another. So if one area is going down and it's having a negative impact, and maybe you're negative inside of body is going to impact all 3 other areas. That's why we want to reverse engineer this production and really focus on being on point inside of all areas of life so that we can operate and get the results that we want in every single area, right? Now, moving into the possibility, we just covered the problems. Possibility number one is you have a business that is at the leading edge of your industry and it serves you, not enslaves you. It serves you. Now, those of you watching this training that have actually gotten to this point inside of your business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it took you a hell of a long time to get there, to create this business that actually serves your lifestyle and doesn't enslave your lifestyle. And there's a lot of systems, there's a lot of processes, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of metrics, there's a lot of insurance, a lot of all these different things that you have to get put in place before your business can truly serve you at the level that you always envisioned it to. Possibility number two for you is you're no longer concerned about your business working or making money, as these basics have been mastered by you and the teams you have built around you to support your vision. You see, my friend, you can only take your business so far. Like, you as an individual can only take your business so far. You running the farm operation can only handle so many acres. You running your ag sales business can only handle so many clients. Like, that's just the truth. That's the reality. The biggest thing that we're going to have to overcome with you, my friend, is letting go. Letting go of doing everything inside of the business, because that's how we were all taught, trained, and conditioned growing up, is literally, if something needs done right, you better go do it. Well, I'm sorry, but if you want to build a business that serves your lifestyle that you desire to have for yourself and your family, you're going to have to learn to let go. So again, just a quick recap. Possibility number two, you're no longer concerned about your business working or making money, as these basics have been mastered by you. You become dangerous enough and have enough knowledge inside of every area of your business to know what's going on there, and the teams you have built around you to support your vision. Your vision does not happen without the right teams in place. Moving into possibility number three, you've finally been able to clear the game of scarcity and enter the game of abundance, and have earned your way into the land of prosperity, where money is no longer the primary reason for doing or not doing anything in your business. So many of us, we want this feeling of freedom. And freedom to me is literally being able to do whatever the hell I want when I want, and not have money be an obstacle that's keeping me from doing what I want. I don't want money to be the reason that I make certain decisions or other decisions. I want to get to a level of profitability inside my business where money is not the driving force behind it. It's the purpose. It's the prosperity. It's having an impact. It's really using the dollars that you're producing because of the value that your business is providing to the clients, that you're now able to take that money and put it into the places that really matter. Start impacting people, start investing money into different things, start donating more money, start living a life of prosperity and adding value into different people's lives inside of this world, because you built a business, you built a machine that has allowed you to clear the game of scarcity, enter the game of abundance, and have earned your way into the land of prosperity, where money is no longer the primary reason for doing or not doing anything inside of your business. This is a very difficult place to get. It's very hard. It's a long path to get here, but it is massively worth it when you get there. Am I going to say I'm all the way there yet? No, I'm not. That's just the truth. I'm not there yet. Is that where I'm heading? Absolutely. Do I have the teams in place? Yes. Am I going to have to add to them? Yes, absolutely. I have to have bigger teams here. I have to have more people. I have to have continuously solving different problems and different processes and systems and metrics and paying attention to things. More insurance, more legalities, more contracts, more everything. You have to, this is a constant marathon that you're on. But the end goal here is to enter that land of prosperity. Now, possibility number 4 for you, you are mission driven, and prosperity rains down upon all people that your business serves and those that serve your business. You get to this point energetically wise within your business to where you're not stressed anymore. The emotions don't drive your decisions. Like, you're not stressed at all about the finances. And because of this positive energy that you're now having, and you're bringing this positive energy into your business, it rains down on all the people that your business serves. But it also impacts the people that serve your business. The thing is, and what I want to build out in Legacy Farmer, and what I will continue to build out in Legacy Farmer, is I want our team to be a family. I want our team to be a committed and supportive family. People that run in this life together. People that have each other's backs. And I want our mission to be so heavy and for us to have so much prosperity that we are mission driven 100% of the time, not financially driven at all. In the beginning, with your business, yes, you're financially driven. But the goal here is to get to a point where, hey,
you know what, we're making money, we're profitable, let's turn this into mission driven. Let's go do the things that really need to be done. We created this machine so that we could have the financial gains that we needed to, so that we can take that money and do something good with it inside of this world. That's what drives me. That's what drives me. That's the purpose behind Legacy Farmer. That's the purpose and the type of teams that I am aiming to build. So let's go through a quick recap here. We're already past 15 minutes. I apologize. But problem versus the possibility. Problem number one, you have a business, it's not working, and it owns you. It pays the bills, and at the same time, it puts you into slavery and has sucked all the fun out of everything. Possibility for you. You have a business that is at the leading edge of your industry, and it serves you, not enslaves you. Number two, problem. Get my mouse to work here. You're confused across the board with your business and struggle to understand marketing, advertising, sales, fulfillment, people, processes, system, metrics, legal, accounting and tax, legacy planning, and business insurance. Possibility for you. You're no longer concerned about your business working or making money, as these basics have been mastered by you and the teams you have built around you to support your vision. Number three, problem, you operate from scarcity. And most days you're convinced that throwing in the towel and getting a job working for someone else is the answer, and it's easier. Possibility for you. You've finally been able to clear the game of scarcity and enter the game of abundance and have earned your way into the land of prosperity, where money is no longer the primary reason for doing or not doing anything inside of your business. And then finally, number four, problem. Your business is profitable every single month, but it demands a full-time commitment emotionally, and this is taking a toll on you in every area of your life. Possibility for you, you are mission-driven and prosperity rains down upon all people that your business serves and those that serve your business, like your team. Now, my friends, that's what we got inside of this training, so you know the game here going forward. Share the biggest takeaway in the comments below across each one of these problems and each one of these possibilities. How are they relatable to what you currently have and what the current facts are inside of your business? Which ones do you connect with? Which ones brought about the biggest takeaways and biggest revelations for you? And that concludes this training, my friend. We will catch you inside of the next one, where we are going to dive into the principles. We will see you there.